Greetings and salutations. We're back. And, yeah, we're gonna be all not ready for this random battle, but we're gonna be all ready for Limberry here soon. I don't think I need to change anything from yesterday. Everything I want. We want Ramses Gallant now. We want to learn a spell from this fight. I think everybody else is... Yeah, it should be fine. I was thinking some about the next fight, or the second fight in this place. Some of the things I wanted to do, and I may set things up to be that way. But yeah, you see here there's 3 fights there, so... Starting at the castle gate and looking at the scenery here in this picture, there's a lot of broken down houses, so... Not much here, I presume. Alright, and...
Never a doubt. Ready and willing.
Let's place all 5 in a row. I don't think any of that will be immediately relevant.
Not a soul to be found. Could the castle truly be abandoned? The door stands open. This sinister air. I have felt it before. Yes. The battle with the Cardinal. With Wiegraf.
Welcome to Limberry Castle. We'd begun to think you'd never arrive.
What a waste that would have been. We've such a warm reception planned. A kiss to see you to your grave.
Do not think me easy prey. Your true nature I will lay bare.
Alright. First battle. This one's gonna be, honestly, relatively easy. But the main thing we want is... we see Celia and Lee, and Letty here, or Lead. However they pronounce it in the original. We look at their job here as an assassin. They have Ultima, and we want this. Ramza can learn this. So they also have Charm, which is really annoying. But they have all the same stuff from the rear of Ivalice Castle. Instant KO, instant stop, and instant stone, which is why, if I remember, I gave you a ribbon. So he's immune to all of those status ailments. Can't be charmed, can't be KO'd, can't be stoned, and can't be stopped. So Celia here is only going to be able to cast Ultima on me. So I'm hoping she will cast Ultima right away, because we want to learn it right away, if we can. And then same thing over here with Letty. They also have the exact same stuff. The thing you want to make sure is you don't want to kill them too fast, because if you kill one, they both run, if I remember correctly, they both run away. So we don't want to immediately kill them. They have a lot of HP, so it's unlikely I'm going to do that. I just realized they had 600 HP, so these guys have 500. And then these are monsters, and they all have bio, which can put a bunch of status ailments. A bunch of other bio god. This was the same one that Wakelin had at the end of chapter 2. So our goal is to we're going to basically be focusing on these guys, learning Ultima with Ramza, and then kind of just finishing out the fight. So we're gonna... Oh, I don't have a lot of Kiamoris. I probably should be somewhat careful with these. That's a pretty long cast. Yeah, I'll Kiamori here.
Much obliged.
Generally only using 1 per fight. By the time it falls off, we should be perfectly fine with where we are in the fight, that we don't need it again. And as you see there, yeah, I'm doing 300 damage, so the fact that they have 500 plus damage really isn't an issue. You can move. You can get all the way down here, but I want to move a little away from Letty because I don't want them to come over here and try to charm and or do stuff. Yep, there you go. Ultima. 164 damage. Perfect. Even if Ramza gets knocked out, that's whatever. I'm going to move him back towards the group anyway. Once he learns it, as long as he doesn't die to it. Yeah, they will kill him with both of these. That's fine. Oh, not move. We want to attack. Ooh, you do have really poor compatibility there. We could try a Rend Magic to save Ramza. It's not a required thing. Yeah, we'll see if we get it. We didn't. Yeah, it's fine.
Ready to fight.
And if I had the other perfume on where Ramza had Protect and Shell, he would survive this, but
Come on.
whatever, then he's about to die, so I don't think there's anything I can do. So we're going to just move back, and I'm going to put him in a position that'll be easy to reach, and I'm going to Tailwind. Give probably Scoodles here the extra speed. Even though Scoodles has a Thief hat on, Scoodles is pretty fast for a Chemist, for a non-hasted, perma-hasted unit. We will... That way he can immediately res. Oh, and...
Veil be shed, your true self to reveal. Ultima!
I also forgot, Ramza has the Shantae on, so he has re-raise, so he's just going to get back up anyway. Doesn't matter. Yes. It's also, I'm surprised this tutorial pops up here, but I guess this is the first time you would get an ability like this. There's one other ability in the game that you can learn via this, where you get hit by it, and it'll teach it to you, so... yeah, alright, well then we don't have to res Ramza. I kind of forgot, he has re-raise, so we're good there. So now we're just going to be focused on really getting rid of the two of the assassins really quickly, if I can. And then clean up all these monsters. So these front two I'd like to get rid of pretty quickly if we can. They have decent damage, but I think we'll be okay. And he's running away, actually. That's kind of annoying. I wanted to go up after you. Do they have, they only have 3 jump. What is this? This is 10 to 3? Thing. Well, maybe they have innate, ignore height, but... Where are these going? They're going there and there, so we can move you here, you'll be fine.
Come then.
And this other guy is dead. I want to move into this spot, though. It is a little further off to the side, but then it keeps us out of Ultima range. Yeah, it was only 460 damage. Pretty good. I forget what status ailments this can put on. Doesn't look like it did really much of any, so I'm okay with this. We can shoot you. What does our damage look like on everybody else, though? Good to start hitting here. And then we'll back up. And when Ramza gets up, we'll have some people that can move after him too. So I'm not too worried. Speechcraft. I guess we didn't need that for you on this fight, but yeah, we'll work on some speechcraft here.
By the way,
Pay attention now.
Cast Ultima again? No, you're going to cast Shadowbind. I don't like that. Can I stop that? I don't think I can. That's not good. I didn't think that could hit that far away, but that's alright. You're casting Ultima though, that's perfectly fine. Yeah, I'm pretty sure none of these stop. I don't have Remedy, so... that's annoying, but we'll deal with that. Should be able to hit you, and yeah, from down here. It's going to be a little risky here for a moment then, because obviously I... didn't expect for her to get that off. Ultima will go first, that's fine. I don't know how much damage this is going to do to her. She has shell on, so it shouldn't be too bad. Yeah, 96 is okay. Ramsel will get up here.
I cannot fail.
And I'd like to get some speed up on people, because you're not going to move for a bit. But I think I need to... I'm actually going to move them all the way back. I was like, I could chakra himself, and it only does 50. Oh, right, because he doesn't have Brawler. Okay, well then we're just going to move you. I'm going to be in range of any of these guys. 2, 3, and 2, yeah, if I go anywhere, he will be able to hit me with Bioga, but we'll just move back here. It's fine. And I'm going to give Agrius Tailwind.
I'm depending on you.
Basically, I just with the amount of haste I have on everybody, I'm fine with this. I want to get rid of the assassins quickly, and then we will move on from there. And I want to work on Letty here, because I believe I can do more damage to them than the other
Power
one.
thrumming in skies above, as refulgent blade now strike. Hallowed bolt!
245. Almost. But we'll get to shoot them before their next turn. As long as Scoodles doesn't die here. Which with Protect and Shell I should be okay. And looks like they're going after my Samurai anyway. And Ramza. That's gonna hit all of them. That's unfortunate.
You can count on me.
Yeah, well, unfortunately they all go afterwards. Where are these landing? 2, so they would hit all of those spaces. What my chance to put them to sleep is. Let's take a look. Zero. Oh, because we don't have Beast Tongue, so it's going to be 0, right. Well, that's going to be certainly unfortunate. Guess we're going to go for the quick. Remember, 1 hits here, so only 1 is hitting Scoodles. Although he's going to go just fine. What's this guy's speed? 89. 59. We should catch up pretty. That's 2 ticks. Scoodles is how much speed? Doing math in my head here. 11. So with haste, you're at 16. So you'll be, yeah, you'll be faster than a Bioga. You should be fine. Which means we will do quick on you. And then just wait. And hopefully these 2 Biogas don't kill everybody. I mean, my Rams is dead again, and then probably... my Samurai might be okay, actually. I feel like they're gonna die here. Nope, they're okay, perfect. Alright, well, we're going to, if we get a quick here, we will be able to just immediately... We missed? That's alright, I was gonna say we could immediately kill Letty and then run away, but... Might have to heal you.
Right then.
No, we kind of need to get rid of you. 119. Yeah, they should back off after this. Yeah, that'll kill. Nice.
Nothing can stop me.
You're strong, indeed. But will it be enough, I wonder? If you are determined to know our true nature, then join us inside. Assuming your courage holds, that is.
Yep, and getting rid of one of them gets rid of them both, which is super nice.
I find myself growing fond of you. Rather than foes, mayhap we might be friends. But come, let us continue this within. Do not keep me waiting now.
Oh, Letty's voice actor reminds me of Lenore from
Do they think there's some sort of game? Damn them.
From Castlevania, the animated series. Also, I didn't realize it ended the battle. I thought they ran away and you still had to kill the others. I forgot that it just ends. But we learned Ultima. That was basically the only thing we wanted from this fight, so we're good there. And yeah, the next fight is gonna take me a while and is the the hardest one of the three.
Scarce had Delacroix and Wigraf awakened than they were felled. 'Tis a passing shame.
Do not worry over it. So long as Orisight exists and desire rules men's hearts, more shall awaken.
But not necessarily in the manner we require. As happened with Scorpio.
That may be so with a young heretic and his companions. Despite possessing Orisight, they are resistant to the allure. Our stones, however, shall serve as intended. Even as we speak, one now rests in the hands of its new host. Ere long, he will become one of us. His lust for power guarantees it.
Then all that remains is the revival of the Angel of Blood. Once the creator of the Orisight has descended, our ranks will burgeon in this world awash with desire. Do we have a suitable host?
The girl is the chosen. Of this I am certain. The Virgo stone once held by the Savior made its intentions known to me. Now we need only find the way to the Necrohole, where his soul rests, bound to the Angel.
He is here.
We've drawn him into our web. What would you now have us do with him?
Ah, Ramza. How long you kept us waiting? We have a score to settle from Riovanes.
Have care, Elmdor, he is a worthy foe. Underestimate him and you will fall like the others.
Fear not. This will be all business. I will strike him down and reclaim the stones. You've matters of far greater import. You must find the gate to the Necrohole.
Be at ease. I will not disappoint you.
Well, 'twould not do to keep our guest waiting. Let us be about it.
Story, woohoo! Alright, so we're gonna save. I will probably save again after we're done preparations.
Yes.
But anyway, so this is the fight I was talking about. We need to be in our thief. We're going to be stealing equipment. And we want metal because Tailwind is just absolutely absurd. We're going to take magic defense boost. Your weapon doesn't matter. We're going to go sortilege. You're going to have a ribbon because we need protection from some important stuff. And I will have a rubber suit on you. I do want the immunity to lightning. Ido is going to be a white mage.
Ready for action.
This Ido. Kind of our solid setup here for this. And you're going to have magic defense boost as well. We want to be much more defensive on this fight because we want to prolong it as much as possible. You will get a lambent hat, pretty sure, if I remember correctly of what I want. We'll give you a white robe, and you get a... well, I guess if we do it this way, we can give you the haste one, and then we'll give you a ribbon. It's fine. Using most of our ribbons here. Yeah, Philprint, Speechcraft is fine. You have to... You don't have Sheer Hidori, though. Yeah. You were close. How do I want to do this, then? Because I do technically... You need to be something else for... I don't want you to have the ribbon. Alright, well, you're getting a Javamala. And, yeah, we're just going to be playing slightly worse. You will be a knight.
Not a bad
And we're
look.
going to item here. And we're going to dual wield. There it is. And this is going to be set up a little bit differently, and it's going to seem weird, but I only have one ice brand. No, I forgot to buy a second one. I'm so bad. Would have 2 ice brands here, but I don't because, well, I'm bad at life. And the reason for that is Scoodles is going to get a Japamala, which boosts ice, also boosts lightning. I guess technically I could give it Coral Sword as the other one, but I really should have had a second ice brand. It's much, much stronger. I guess we can go with the Nagnarok for a possibility of toting people, or we can go with... Yeah, sure, we'll go with the Defender, that's fine. And then everything else I think is fine. This doesn't protect against stop, though. I do probably want to protect against stop. So we'll take a Barrette. So yeah, you're a little weaker, but I like dual wield. This gives you 2 chances for Art of War, which is really important. Agris is going to stay on her current stuff, but she will get... I don't think she is... Oh, she does. Yeah, we'll take Magic Defense Boost. I think it was just needed for this fight, at least early on, to protect against Elmdor. And the downside of this fight is... actually, do you have Chakra? Yes, you do. I might actually switch her around. Yeah, we're going to make you a Holy Knight. This is the change I'm going to make. And give you Martial Arts. We lose 1 Art of War user here. But we have our Stealer. Have our DPS White Mage. Doesn't have a lot of HP, but she should be pretty safe. By the fact that you have haste, invisibility at the start, I can just run her away. We're going to Kiyomori, everyone have Protect and Shell. You have a White Robe for having damage from Fire, Ice, and Lightning. Really, Lightning is the only important one. And Magic Defense Boost, and you have Sheer Hidori up against physical attacks. Ribbon is immunity to all status. Giftful Prince has a Japamala. We're going to be immune to Vampire. Very important for that. Because my Reflex is kind of worthless, which, you know... let me see if you have something else I can give you as a reflex. Get a speed save. That's worthless. Yours is earplugs. Absorb NP? No. I mean, you could get Mana Shield, but then I would need a Mana Font, and you're only 60 Brave, so you're not kind of set up to be that way. We could Auto Potion, I guess. And again, 60 Brave, though. This is why Reflexes is really good, is that it protects against most of that. I mean, the other thing we could do is run the... You could run something else down here for like a Sortilege, and then you put on the headband, a Barrette for against Stop and Vampire. Then you severely diminish your HP, like down to 150. It's getting really, really low. Alright, well, Reflexes is mostly worthless for you, so I'm probably just going to give you Parry, or I could go and do Auto Potion. Well, I don't have but so many potions, so that might not be a good idea. Could also give you critical recover HP, but I don't think you're going to be low enough where that's kind of a thing. Alright, we'll keep it as parry. It's not the best, but the main thing here is haste and speechcraft for PFL Prince. You absolutely need to change this, because you're not going to have anything for defense here. Wait, why do I have both of these on? If I'm going to do that, actually, I don't need Japamala. If that's the case, we will give you this one. That's fine. What's my ribbon? 1, 2, 3. You'll get a ribbon. So I can just put the second defender on. I don't actually need that. Alright, we'll have that. And then this can be changed to... I will probably do Speed Surge here. Or Speed Save. Just the faster we get the flow and Ren Magic and Ren Power and neutralize our target, the better. And you get a ribbon. So you're immune to everything. And I think everything else on here is fine. Probably worth a White Robe, but I don't want to lose a ton of HP. You'll be okay as is. I think that's everything. Yeah, protect shell. Ace, protect shell. And all of my non-ribbon people have stuff that prevents vampire. Stop and stone, so that's good against both of them. You're kind of the weakest, unfortunately, but I kind of want you to have more HP. Synthil has no HP here, so that is concerning. I do have to be mindful of that. I guess actually I could just... Let's actually just give you the rubber suit. This makes you immune to lightning, which is all I really care about. Yeah, we'll do that instead. So I think that's everything. That looks fine. So we're going to save again. And the goal this time is we'll go over it once the fight starts, but we have a lot of equipment we want to steal in this fight. By a lot, I mean 5 pieces at least. Alright, so first things first is we need to set up our groups. So we're going to put you 2 here. We're going to put you there. And we're going to put... actually, I want you here. And you... I guess I want you in the front, actually. And we'll put you here. And the reason I have these this set up is my priest, or my white mage, and so Synthil and Agrius both have auto haste.
It's time.
Which means they're probably going first regardless.
How good of you to come here, Ramza. In recognition of your courage, I would make you a proposal. If you would but relinquish the Orosite you carry, I shall allow you to walk away. There need not be further bloodshed. What say you?
You think I would even entertain such a proposal? You mock me. Once I've dealt with you, I will see to Fulmarv. Your wicked schemes are at an end.
My, such confidence. You have grown bold indeed. But have you the bite to match your bark? Come then. Prove your words are not mere bravado. My stone is yours, if you've the strength to claim it.
Alright, and we need to defeat Marquis Elmdor. We should get our turn first. I think my Synthil should go first, if I remember somewhat correctly. Yep. Alright, but then obviously all of these, they move second. So, same thing here. They still have, you know, their stop and all that stuff. So we want to get rid of both of these assassins first. By far the more dangerous of them. But Elmdor has some very unique equipment. He is the Masamune. This is a one-of item. I think you might be able to get one in the deep dungeon, but this is the first you would ever see of it. But he has a one of Masamune, and then he has all the Genji equipment. This is the best, well, not the best, but some of the strongest equipment in the game. So we want to steal everything, which is going to take a while. He is an Arc Knight, which is the samurai version of his like squire class. So he has access to a bunch. He generally uses Muramasa, but he might use Jirijiri Den here. And then he also has Vampire, we see there in the second one, and he is Brawler, which means once we steal his weapon, his physical attack will also hit really hard, so we're going to want to make sure we slow him down speed-wise, we slow him down physical damage-wise, and magical damage-wise, so he does nothing while we then take care of stealing everything. We also has Fear Hadori, Blade Grasp. With 70 bravery, that means that physical attacks are 30% hit rate, which is why Speechcraft is super important to lower his brave. Now, we lower his brave enough that we can then start more effectively hitting them. Brawler, so once we steal his weapon, he can then do physical damage. And then Master Teleportation, or Teleport 2, he can teleport anywhere on the map, 100% success rate. Has no limitations to how far he can move. So we could move up and immediately hit Letty here. If I do that, though, what are you wearing? I do have to be mindful of that. Like, I could do that, but you might just die. Like, You have a ribbon, though. I think so. My front three have ribbons, so they're immune to everything these assassins do. But it may be worth just moving my white mage aside, out of the range of everybody. 1, 2, 3. I want to move you off to the side here and stay invisible for a turn. And let them come to us. And because I want to do my best to just kill them. As you see, we're not going to do the like 400 damage we were doing before because I'm in much more defensive stuff. Oh, we got confusion? Oh, dude, I did not. Are you going to break confusion? No, you're going to go for the sword summon or draw out. Yep, so he generally does Muramasa. He's going to go for damage, which is fine. He has 9 MA, so he's not super, super powerful, but still going to hurt. Yeah, 200 nearly, but we got Speed Search proc. That's through Protect and Shell. Oof. Hopefully you go after the assassin. Just kidding. You're going to throw a shuriken. Oh. You want to knock your other assassin out of... Nope, you're going to stop. No, you're going to kill. 80%. Goodbye. We can res though.
Okay, my turn.
Yeah, and just to show you here. Oh no, we can't res because it's the opposite direction. So you look at this, 14%. It's miserable. But we're not going to be doing that right away. We're going to be focusing on getting rid of these assassins because they are by far the most dangerous part of this fight. And while we get some speed up on people. I could res, but we're just going to X Potion and probably wait to get our turns slightly faster. Just so Scoodle stays somewhat... and then we're going to be doing our best to just kill these two as fast as we can, which will be a little tough. Need to position myself in a way where I'm not going to get owned. Which does Holy do, actually? I don't think it's going to do enough. Yeah, 191. I think we'll just go for the slow and or confusion. If I'm here, he could hit me there from there, or he could go here for his thing. Alright, we'll go here. This will give Elmendor 2 different options for his Muramasa. And I may die a couple times on this fight. Hopefully not, but we,
By heaven's will upon heart etched, let minds impure be cleansed. Divine ruination! Take this!
Reconfuse, get wrecked.
Shall we?
Yep, you're gonna hit those two. That's fine. My knight goes a little faster. By acting and not moving, whereas Elmdor's moving and acting, I should start to outspeed him soon. Yeah, especially since we've got now a second. That's +3 speed on my knight since the start of the fight. And you know, for being confused, you're doing a really good job at going after me still. You're going to go after my knight, aren't you? Yes, but we should be able to kill you. Unless you get a 1 turn? Nope, you don't. Okay, so we have a few options here. We can res. This would be pretty safe to res. And then we can kind of move out of the way. And we can hit a Murasame here to heal everybody if we needed to. Just res and stay, actually. Yeah, we could do that. You get back here? No, you would be 1 tile away. I also could just go kill you. 134, I cannot kill you. Okay, that actually makes my life a little easier. I think we're going to go with the res here. We're going to res because as you can see on the left there, my time mage will move before ultima goes off. And I'm going to probably just wait with my knight. I'd love to get haste here on my knight, but it's probably not going to happen.
Where to?
And here I can Murasame but I am in a position where Elmdor will hit a bunch of us with his stuff if I go here. So, what's my cure look like? Let me see how much it actually heals him for before I do this. 185, so this would be pretty good. Oh, Elmdor would go by that. So I'd have to go before. 23 versus 130. We'll be better actually just doing this. We will just heal. My mage unfortunately will be dead again, but that's okay. So far we're doing okay. We are in a position where we're gaining traction. We will Tailwind. I'm going to get Tailwind on Agrius, and we're going to move away where I want Elmdor to go after my Time Mage if possible, which means I'm going to move to here probably. And I'm probably going to haste my Knight. So I want to move probably here. He'll be in range to hit, kind of bait him into hitting 2 people.
Stay sharp.
Much obliged.
And since the one assassin is confused, I'm going to leave them alone for this next turn.
Looking good.
Oh yeah, so 100%, and you would go first. Sweet. But we can take a look. This is what we're, so this here, bravery minus 20. This is how we're going to take care of Elmdor. It's 100%, which is really good. I didn't expect that. Generally, it's a lot worse. But we're going to be doing this to get rid of his bravery, which lowers his Blade Grasp or Shihadori reaction, which then allows us to get past him stealing stuff, hitting him with Ren speed, Ren power, but we're going to deal with everyone else first. So we want to get rid of both assassins because, like I said, they're the ones that are dangerous. Stop, instant KO, Ultima, extra damage is, generally speaking, not what you want to deal with. And my Knight's now going to get a turn before Elmdor here. So we're going to be able to heal ourselves. And we get another speed surge. We're getting tons of speed saves. So definitely happy with this. Elmdor will get to move next. Alright, so we could kill, I don't know if we can kill Celia, but I think we could. What do we look at? He's almost certainly going to go after you. If I move you here, we should be safe. This is like 157, 163. Yeah, I want to just do more damage.
The journey is never ending.
And so if we look at this here for Ren speed, yeah, 10%, really, really bad. Even though I have good compatibility with him, it's way too much at the moment. So we're going to heal, and we're going to wait. My Knight hasn't gone anywhere. He's drank potions and stood still, but he's going to be really good here soon. Ooh, do you have... Oh, you do have a Kido Manchi. Okay, perfect. I'm fine with this. I was expecting him to die anyway, so yeah, making Elmdor waste his turn to kill my Time Mage, who hasn't gotten any buffs in speed yet, is really, really good. That takes way too long. That means you go next. And remember, we haven't Kiyomori'd anybody, so like my Synthil and Agris are the only two that haven't that yet. So we're gonna go with another Marasima? Or Miramasa? Please die. Probably not. Yeah, close, but oh, we doomed! Not that it matters, we're just going to kill them. I don't want them to survive. Or you'll kill them? Nope, you're just gonna keep attacking me. It is okay, like I'm fine with the fact that they're attacking me, versus... Ooh, that's not good, because the second hit's going to go through Shihadori. Yeah. My White Mage does not move first. Agrius does, though. I can bait him into doing this again, right? Go here. And then res you, and then I can actually get away. I don't think he'll go after my White Mage. We'll see.
You
Basically what I want to do is I want to continue to make Elmdor do where he's just going after other people. Right, we're going to kill you for the first time. Alright, first one down. It resets their turn, thankfully, and they're very slow, but this is an Ultima Demon. We can actually go for this here. So this is the upgraded one from the one we saw in the Weegraf fight, and then the Reese fight where we fought them. And he has similar stuff. He has Unholy. Alma guess is like Karma, or is it based on how much HP loss they have? Is they can do max HP minus current HP, and yeah, it does a lot of damage. Wind damage is just based on damage proportionate to my max HP. This is Holy but Darkness, and then Nano Flare, which I thought was lightning, but I guess is not. Anyways, we want to basically kill Letty before they get a turn. I don't want them getting a turn at all. So we're going to what are we looking at speed-wise? 62, 74. What's Elmdor's speed again? 11, right? 11, and you're 9, 13 right now? 74, 62. I don't think I'm going to catch up to him. So it sounds like we're going to be... I just realized we're in a line here. I don't think that the height tolerance can hit all of them here. So we're going to just move and Tailwind Agrius again. I'm okay not Tailwinding Ramza yet. Ramza, once he gets Tailwind up for stealing, will be fine. But we want to get our DPS. Oh, you're actually up already. Nice. Your speech craft, you're much too far away for the... Yeah. Haste goes first. I didn't look at it. Yes, it does. Alright, so I want Elmdor again to go after you. So we're going to haste Ramza now. I know this is 100% based on previous times casting on Ramza. And my knight gets to go. We are a bit out of range here. That is a bit unfortunate for hitting this dude. But we can try this, I guess. Do I want to attempt this, or do I want to just wait? And yeah, 12% is probably not good enough. I just want to move slightly closer, but not in a place where Elmdor will then hit us with some Sheer or some Samurai Swords. But want to be in range to kill this guy. So we're going to stand... Looks like I'm standing here. Probably here is fine. And you should go after... Nope, you're not. You're going after him. That's annoying. Oh, you're going after my white mage. Can you kill her?
Pitiful.
Yes, you can. That's really annoying. I'm gonna have to get you up. My knight will get you up next time, no problem, but... we need to kill this. If we can get a silence, actually, that would be really good. Maybe you'll hit an enemy character now, or you're going to go after Ramza? 0% we're wearing a ribbon, so it doesn't do anything. Alright, so he would still go before my white mage, so we need to kill this guy. 89, not nearly enough. That's kind of annoying, actually. Well, we're going to make him pick. I think he will choose my white mage every time, but we can then immediately res before my white mage gets a turn, and then set them back up.
I must concentrate.
We can Tailwind Ramza now,
No holding
and then
back.
we'll just wait. And the main reason I'm doing it this way is I'm trying to want this guy to die. I'm going to try my best to...
Not looking good.
actually reach him? 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, I don't, let's Mimic Darrow. I want to kill them one at a time, because if you get both of them as demons here, you can run into trouble where they get, you know, quite a bit of cast off. And confused Elia right now is kind of whatever. Intimidate, we'll get one of these on you, now that nobody currently needs stuff. I guess I should have seen what Slow would have done up against him.
Shall we?
You're gonna go, yeah, you're going after White Mage, that's okay. We'll just immediately res. I do have to worry some. We'll heal, but I think that demon will also just kill me again, so we'll see though.
You ain't dying here.
I mustn't give up.
What's Holy do to this guy? 0. Still don't understand that, but whatever. We're just gonna heal.
Easy now.
I want to spread out because I want this guy to not. His thing does have a decent bit of AoE, but I want him to have to move if he has to, so.
Come on.
Hopefully I don't run into an issue where he... How much damage do you do to him, actually? 75. Not enough. I could also chant to heal. I think we're fast enough, though. I don't think he's going to go for any actual, like, casting. I don't think he'll cast on Holy or anything like that, because Agrius is very fast right now. So we will Tailwind Ramsay again. And then we should be... Once we get rid of him, we should be fine. Elmdor is not the fastest. You're going after my Time Mage? Yes? No, you are not. You're doing... That's an instant cast? Really? Hopefully it doesn't kill me. That'll be really... Oh, great. That's not what I wanted. That's the problem you run into. So let's see if we can get this back under control. We're probably going to be very behind here for a bit because of that. Well, I will res Ramza first, probably. I want to res Agrius first. Probably Agrius, actually. Well, Ramza would go right away. That's the thing. So yeah, we'll res Ramza first because I'll be... And then I go right before Agrius' next turn.
You ain't dead yet. My thanks.
I didn't think Almagest was instant cast. That's my fault. Let's see here. So we need to kill you, but we also need to heal. I'd like to heal with you, but I am... Oh, we do get 2 turns with you before this guy goes, so we should be fine with that, actually. I'm just going to put you here. Tailwind you. And you gotta keep in mind that other assassin's still confused, but will eventually... I don't know if they naturally break out, but if they do, it will be a thing, so...
I'm grateful.
Yeah, I'm running low on those. I probably should have gotten more. I'm kind of okay sitting here. I know that sounds bad, but it'll let... Elmdor would then just hit the 2 of us. And I know we both live, so we'll just wait. We'll get a faster turn. It'll get us before... confused one.
As I thought.
You're good. Yeah, this is fine. And that Almagest really messed me up. We're gonna have to recover some, but we should be okay, because we're gonna get Agrius up here. I'm gonna move Agrius into a position where we can heal with Synthil, and then just run away if we don't kill.
No room for error.
I don't think actually we're going to kill, so I think we have to send both as to doing damage. Let me double check here. Yeah, 163. Kill. Or do damage with Synthil. Means no matter where I stand, he can hit 2 of us. Well, no, he cannot hit 2 of us, actually. It's a lie. I can stand next to Elmdor. Yeah, that should be fine. How much... Let me actually look at this. You have 88 life. What's my compatibility against you? Oh, neutral. Okay. Oh, my magic. I want to see if I get slow. This would be really nice, but if I miss slow, that guy will just kill 2 people instantly. That I don't remember. I don't know how much damage we do with the sword here offhand, so we'll just go for the damage. It's fine. We would have killed. Okay. That's okay.
Better than ever.
This is why you wear equipment to protect you from charm, because getting charmed in this fight would be really terrible. Alright, so Elmdor is going to get a turn. I don't know who he's going to kill. So I'm kinda okay just waiting. I need to regroup and get people up, basically. So at the moment, nobody is in range in any spot to get hit by... Well, actually, you guys are. You both can get hit by 2. But my knight goes first, so... We're just gonna wait. What are you gonna do, Elmdor? You're gonna kill my priest. Okay. We need to get over there and res her now. Which we should be able to res our time mage. And then immediately haste.
You ain't dead yet.
And then we can start working on... Yeah, alright, so we're gonna move you here. If I get instant haste, right, should go 26. Yeah, should go before. Let me check. You have 11 speed. You have 12 speed, so you are faster than Elmdor. With haste, you will overtake him pretty easily. Yeah, we should be faster than Elmdor then, so we will chakra here. Oh, I could have revived too. Right. That is kind of why I also brought Agrius. Whoops.
You can count on me.
Okay, yep, 1 turn haste. And we're going to move up here.
Come on.
Right, and now you... I'd like you in a... I guess you here, but if you throw something at Ramsey, he's just dead, right? You shoot Hidori. It's not that bad. I want to give you another speed boost. Oh, you're actually going way ahead of him now. They can chakra and then just run away, or I can just heal. So right now, if I go here, this is kind of a bad spot. Elmdor can get over here and hit a bunch of us. I'm kind of okay with this, I guess. Give you a little more speed.
Hold nothing back.
That's not going to go off in time. What? Yeah, okay. Okay, so if I heal here, you can chakra and then just run away. I think you will be safe. You can also just go here and heal. That is true. I don't think he's going to go after Agrius. I think he's going to land here and hit all of them, or go here and hit these two. I think that is what he will do. Which means I should have put haste here and had my time mage here. Then I could have forced a move where I put my knight here and prevented him from using the shockwave sword. But I think at the moment, we're just going to be healing, and then we will res. Nah, I almost made a huge mistake there. We're going to just be healing Agris, and then we will... he may currently here kill Ramza and you, but I think we can just go here in Chakra.
I needed that.
I know it's not much, but it is should be enough to keep Ramza alive. We'll see here in a second. No, Ramza might still be dead.
1,000 souls in blade abiding. Upon your rage I call Muramasa.
Wither.
Leaving you, Ramza. Yes. Okay, we are doing just fine. Get our white mage up here in a moment. They'll be able to heal themselves and Ramza. And soon we will be able to, what's this look like? 166. It's so slow though. If I go here, Ramza will be able to get out of the way. I want to heal all three of us though. Put top Agrius off as well. I do have to be careful. I'm running out of Murasames. I should probably have bought more, but, well, yeah. And I know he does 134, so we are ahead of him in damage, and we can heal. Our knight's about to get a turn. Let's check everyone's speed real fast. So you're at 11, 10. You're sure you're like 13. Yeah, you're way ahead. Alright, so we're going to Tailwind. Both of these have haste, so they're effective 15 speed at the moment. But we do want to keep getting it up because we want to get more turns than Elmdor by far. And we want enough where when we kill Celia here and they turn into this demon, that we can then also immediately just kill them before they get a turn. Because if they get an Almagest off, I'm going to be super far behind again, and we don't want that. So I know he doesn't kill Ramza, so I might bait him into trying to go after Ramza here. Agris will run away. I guess I could just wait in place then. Yeah, there's... Yeah, because we can just Chakra and then run away.
Here, I'm in your debt.
It's not much, but it gets him further ahead from him hitting us. So we can now... We want him to go, you know, somewhere where he hits both of my characters here. So we want to run... how far... This would be far enough away, but I am a bit away from Celia. Hopefully. Yeah, we're protected against that, so that's good. I'm really surprised, though, that the AI did not go and try to clear that confusion, because I feel like that would be an important thing. Just gonna res here, just to reset a timer if Elmdor chooses to kill my Time Mage again, which is fine.
Shall we?
You did indeed move to kill my Time Mage. We're catching back up and we'll be ahead very soon. It still does so much damage. It's okay though. Raise does go pretty fast here. Go beforehand. Yeah, we'll raise here and...
Come on.
Alright, I think we're kind of now in a really good position, so we're going to Tailwind Agrius here. And our next time around, I think we're killing Celia, and we're going to be trying to kill that Archdemon basically instantly. And we'll be on to Elmdor, so... What's it look like? 144. Do we actually kill? 163. We're close, but not a kill yet. And then if you do this, you will not have another turn. But we will be able to kill anyway with... We'll have somebody that can kill you beforehand. So we'll actually go for the stop. Maybe. Although I think they're wearing an item that prevents that, so we'll actually...
My lady.
I don't think that'll actually work, but my white mage will get to go before their next turn, and we will just kill them, and then we will be able to go after... killing the demon form before they get a turn. So you would get a 1-turn haste, but you would almost certainly die, so we're going to intimidate. By the way, you've killed me like 6 times, but I'm lowering your brave.
That's more like it.
And then you just come down here, and we are killing you. We 100% will kill with any of them, so we'll just Getetsu. And the nice part is when they get turned into a demon like this, is it resets their turn back to 0. Or their charge timer back to 0, I'm pretty sure.
My turn, is it?
So if we go look here, yeah, they're starting all the way from 0, which means we have a bunch of turns now to just kill them. And that's exactly what we're going to do. We will just X potion you though, so you survive any samurai sword, and we're going to wait again because Scoodles is super fast now. I do like this. Yep, you're just going to recast this. This can put confusion, I do have to be mindful of that. Although ribbon wearers will be immune to that. Or not confusion, I don't know why I said confusion. Doom. I think I actually have immunity to Doom, but it's fine. Elmdor finally on the defensive, and we have a ton of turns in a row. So we're just gonna basically slaughter this demon. That was a huge crit, I love that.
I must concentrate.
And now we can start to give more people tailwinds. We'll Agrius up to 11 speed now.
It's now or never.
Just heal yourself again. I do need to now move into a better position. So we want Elmdor to come out to the center.
I've got work to do.
Elmdor will probably kill my time mage again. It's okay. We're gonna try to get haste back on our...
I could still fight.
our knight here. Or do I want to go for the intimidate? I think I need to be on similar ground here. Yeah, I would have to move all the way up here to intimidate Elmdor. And I don't want to be up there. So we're just gonna rehaste you. And...
Onward.
63. Oh, and they're confused. Still, I don't really care about the confusion. 100% I believe Elmdor will go here or here and kill you. If there's any ifs, ands, or buts about that, so we will just wait in... well, he might actually go here, because this would hit 3 people. So we are going to move. We're going to move here. If you want to hit 2 people, you can hit 2 people, but 3 people I am against. Oh, we got our turn, right. Well, he's about to have a turn, so I don't want to do anything yet. We're just going to wait. Yep, Marion is going to kill you. That's fine.
Wither.
We'll res him after. I'm not too worried. Agrius is easily going to kill you, so we're going to heal here. If I break one more of these Murasumes in this fight, I'm not going to use any more in this fight. I will be saving them for the next fight. We didn't, though. Perfect.
My turn.
No, I want to be in a different spot, so I'm not baiting on 3 targets. And this fight is, in my opinion, mostly over. We're now just kind of
Right then.
wrapping up, and how are we going to, steal everything. Yeah, 51% now. But we're not going to use that quite yet. We're going to res first, because our time mage is about to get a turn.
You ain't dying here.
Okay. Alright, second
This
demon
fleeting
down.
life, cling to it not. Embrace inevitable end. Judgment blade!
That first Almagast really put me behind, but oh, we caught back up and we're good to go. Alright, so we have Speechcraft. We're going to just... what does slow look like on you, actually? 100%. Oh, yes. Yes, please. And then where's Wayne? Like, I didn't realize I had such good compatibility with him to guarantee slow. Treasure chest. Alright, and now we are going to start, one. Alright, well, he stopped the second one, but got -2 speed, which is really good. Yay, we get our Phoenix Downs we've been using back. And we're going to do this again.
What's the matter?
Okay.
I must concentrate.
And we just want to get him down to, I don't know, quite literally like 2 speed, and then we will start
Come then.
stealing from him. So, well, yeah. Oh, I'm surprised it's the first time I've seen that. Yeah, if you're casting something and you get your turn faster, you have to be mindful in that if you choose a different action, you will cancel your cast. So, all right, yeah. See, we hit him twice there, so he's now at 3 speed, right? Or 5 speed? 5 speed, yeah. Wait.
Still fight.
He's so far away now, he's back off the turn list. That's fine. But I want to keep him in a position where I can attack him from the rear. But we want to move him out into the center here if we can. Should have intimidated first. Okay, down to 10 brave here. And soon we'll start rending his magic power and physical power, and then he'll just,
Come on.
you know, stop existing, basically. We'll give Pietro Prince some Tailwind while we're waiting before we start stealing, to allow us to then, while we're stealing, Pietro Prince can spend time he's on a 1 speed. Pietro Prince can spend time using Speechcraft on people. So we're going to, we're just going to stand back here with Agrius with our back up against the wall, so the shield always works. And now we are going to Rend Magic.
Nothing can stop me.
I've got work to do.
6 MA, he's still pretty high on his physical attack, so we will get all of that gone. After his next turn, he will no longer get a turn, and we will then steal everything. He's 12 turns away. Once he gets his next turn, we will be stealing everything. Okay. It's 3 magic attack. I know I said 9, so he was down to 6, but he has the Genji equipment. Genji gloves is +2 physical and magic attack. You can't reduce that below 0. So base of 1 +2 from the item is 3. So. A little bit of faith while we're waiting. And yeah, this is going to be slightly boring now because we are very strong against Elmdor.
Right then.
And Ren power here. 11.
I've got you now.
And if I get one more of those, it'll basically be completely over.
Onward.
I must concentrate. Here.
Doing fights like these, it just takes a lot of time. So yeah, it can be, boring, I guess would be a good way to put it. But if you want the gear, and you just kind of put in the extra bit of time here in these fights to make sure you can get it. This one, this two, yeah. Fortunate to miss both of those, but
I've got work to
whatever.
do.
66 isn't 100, so
Where to?
It's now or never.
Is it, what, 8, 5? So I could do one more, but I think we're good here. And he's about to get a turn, so I want to bait him into the middle here. So we're just going to move everybody here, and he will go and be like, I'm going to hit 3 people. All right, perfect. Hit 3 of us. Oh, Agrius does not have purification, so I don't have a way to clear doom. Yeah, someone got doomed. That's okay. We'll be able to res you very easily. All right, and now we're going to be stealing. And as you see, he has no number next to his name. That's because the turn order only goes, I don't know if it shows, can we go to the bottom? It only goes to 40. He obviously doesn't have, he has 1 speed. He needs 100 clock ticks to get a turn, which means he's never getting a turn. No matter what, by the time he gets his next turn, this fight will have long been over, and we'll have stolen all of his gear, so eventually Pia Prince will die to doom, because I don't think I have a way to get rid of it at the moment. I don't have a purification. I don't think Asuna does not, so it'll just be, you know, him dying. But, you know, it's fine.
Come then.
I'm going to be waiting with a lot of other people while everyone else does their job. Hopefully we just get through these steals pretty quickly. At some point I probably will stop giving faith and stuff to people. I want to give Agrius faith, actually.
Right then. I must concentrate.
That's 3. Even with him at 10%, 10 brave,
Right.
I've got work to do.
dead, we'll res you momentarily.
Up you get. I'm still alive.
Yay, you're still alive, that's good. Can we steal this time, Ramza? Alright, 1 item down. 4 to go.
Come then.
Not looking good.
This obviously is going to be very boring now because we're just stealing and giving a couple people faith. So I'm trying to click through it as fast as I can, but we'll also move everybody closer so that the camera doesn't keep having to pan. Let's move you here, because then you can Holy Ruination once we're ready to kill him. So we'll do Armor next. No, we won't. We'll do Helm next, I think. Yeah, we'll try. Alright, 2 items. Nice.
Where to?
I could still fight.
I know you can still fight. That's why we're not done yet.
Come on.
Okay, armor.
I've got work to do. Right.
Yeah, this fight, I didn't mind this fight, actually. It was a lot... It wasn't too terribly difficult. I think if, it would have been significantly smoother if I didn't recognize
Come then.
I must
that
concentrate.
the Almaguest would have... The fact that it was instant. If it wasn't instant and had a cast time, we would have been perfectly fine because we would have been able to just kill him before the cast went off, because both Agrius and somebody else, I think it was Synthel, were going to get a turn almost immediately after the demon did, which meant like we wouldn't have been in any trouble whatsoever regarding them getting a turn off.
Come then.
Not looking good.
She's going to get a bunch of permanent faith out of this fight. I think she was at, what, like 62, so 38. You can get like almost,
Right.
get like anywhere from 7 to 9 faith, depending how many hits I get before we're done stealing. Yeah, so you see Elmdor is getting close to a turn. Hopefully by that time we'll have taken everything, but he's being kind of annoying. If that's the case, we're going to heal you. Thankfully in the next fight there's not really anything I want to steal.
Count on me.
Right.
Oh man, annoying.
By the way,
And you can improve steal rates. If I continued to give Ramza speed, the steal percentage would go up, but
Come then.
we're in a position where we basically can't lose, so I'm kind of hoping Ramza just... I guess I should give you haste. Where we can't lose, so I'm kind of just hoping Ramza would just be... You eventually just get the hits on the 40 to 50% range, and take everything you need. But we've been really bad at getting his armor here.
It's now or
Where
never.
to? Come then.
I must concentrate.
So, maybe I try something else. 41. Nope. Got the two easiest items. Oh, I forgot to give faith. Whoops. Just kind of going in the motion now of stealing, and
Onward.
this will get a little more faith. We're like to give her a bit more because she's definitely the furthest one behind. Right now, that's like 7 faith or something. All right. Nice. So just shield and then weapon.
My turn, is it?
So we're getting a lot of hits here. Very nice.
Right then. I must concentrate.
So shield. The other thing, I mean, I protected against it, but that you have to worry about in this fight, as I kind of mentioned at the beginning, was the vampire status. We haven't had to deal with that yet. This is kind of the only fight you really have to deal with it, which is kind of interesting.
Come on.
But what it does is it basically makes your character a... They're not enemy controlled, but they're...
It's now or never.
The only thing they do is they try to just bloodsuck or
I must
vampire
concentrate.
other people. Shield down, so we just have the weapon.
Right.
I think he will stick around and try to hit all of us. Hopefully he doesn't try to run away. Runs away, that's going to be a little annoying. He's going to have to go chase after him to get the last
My
weapon.
turn, is it?
Yeah, this is fine. Sweet. We'll have to move kind of out of the way, though.
thousand souls in blade abiding. Upon your rage I call. Muramasa!
Wither.
We'll have to possibly move people around wherever to see where the back is facing. Oh, never mind. Don't have to move at all.
Come on.
Okay, well, last item, 36%. First try. Jeez, thank you. So we can look here now. There is nothing equipped, so we are good to go to kill him. So Agrius and Scoodles, if you would please. And this is another fight. Obviously, you could, we're not going to have you get it. We'll get you one more preach for the road. Who needs faith? We'll be up to 70 something. Yeah, you need a little more. We missed. Unfortunate. Oh well.
Quite a plan.
When Elmdor is uncritical, he's going to run away.
You are strong. More than I can overcome. As much as it galls me, there is no denying that.
So this fight also can be taken care of by just rushing up the middle.
I await you in the Undercroft.
There is no more fitting a place for us to settle this.
Rushing up the middle, just doing a ton of damage to Elmdor, and then the fight is over. Then you don't get to steal anything.
I care not where. You'll not elude me again.
So I think the Genji equipment is a fun challenge to do, especially on the harder difficulty, and I think the gear is pretty good. And the weapon is really, really good for your samurai once you have it unlocked. It gives AoE haste, which for us is not like super important. I have 2 haste perfumes and an Excalibur, and we're gonna get another Excalibur later. So it is something that's kind of like
Let's try this.
you don't have to, have it. So here we're gonna have defense boost. I do have to be somewhat mindful. There are knights on this fight, but we're gonna go our normal setup with Ramza here. I do think this one is really nice for stuff. So we're actually gonna put a ribbon back on you. I'm gonna make you a Geomancer. You got a ton of white magic though. It's very nice. Get a rise. And give you wall. Save for Kiraja. But we're gonna do Geomancer. I'm gonna set her up to be wildly offensive here. So an Aegis Shield. We're going to do a lambent hat, and we're going to do a wizard's robe, and we're going to do, so 18 magic. Oh, and we're going to have magic boost. 18 magic attack is a Geomancer. Geomancer is probably one of the best classes in the game for their equipment draw. They can wear nearly everything, which kind of shows off here. And the new Materia Blade with 4 magic attack. I mean, obviously, if you'd have a rune blade, still 16 magic attack is massive amount of magic attack. Not something to scoff at. For you, we're going to change you. I want you to be for this fight. I guess we can go with Summoner. It's been a bit since we've had you as a Summoner, so we will give Wizard's Rod here. We'll get a lambent hat, and we will give you a white robe for a little bit of protection. And then we're going to give you a Featherweave Cloak and put you back on reflexes. And yeah, everything else on here looks good. We're going to make you a chemist.
Not a bad look.
We're going. Oh right, we need to take dual wield off. We're going to have Poach. This is going to look really weird for a minute, but that's okay. Glacial gun. And then Thief's Cap is fine. Rubber suit, I believe fine, but I think I'm going to put a black garb on because I want the stop immunity. And then we're going to give you speed search, but we're going to change that to Featherweave and reflexes. And I probably should have some immunities to stuff, but we're all right as is. Right, so we're going. No,
Yes.
good job. I need to learn some Holy Knight stuff. We can now finally learn both of these since we have enough for it, which is huge. Knight, you have everything. Yep. Okay, so we just equip you here. I want a ribbon on you, and then you get. Yeah, I think we keep the Genji armor and a bracer, and you will get attack boost. And this changes to Holy Sword. So spell, magic boost, defense boost is fine for you. That's everything, right? Yeah, seems like it's everything. Okay, and we're going to save again. If I remember correctly, we should have 5 people in this battle. If we don't, I can't think of who I bring and who I don't bring. But having Poach in this battle is very specific and very niche. It's not a required thing. Like, you don't have to have this. Like, don't feel that you're like, oh man, I really need to have Poach for this. I do it because I think it's
Ready and waiting. Ready and willing.
As you wish.
I think it's cool. You can kind of do some stuff with it.
No
We're going
turning
to
back.
get started here and see what the Undercroft is like. Alright, Ramza walks up front anyway.
Marquis Elmdor, I know not what has befallen you, but it matters no longer, for you are no longer a man. Using the power of the Auracite, you are become a Lucavi. I need no other reason to strike you down. Whatever the cost, I will rid the world of your evil.
That too is a desire. No different from that of all men. When your life's flame gutters, do you think you can resist being consumed by it? Every deed left undone, every failure, every regret will give rise to desires that call the darkness. And when it answers, what would your most fervent desire invoke, I wonder? Mayhap you will experience a miracle akin to that which saw your friend rise again. But in all likelihood, you will become one of us. For there is no man in whom darkness does not reside. Do you see them? The souls of the tormented. In life, they too bore darkness in their hearts. And now they serve it. What say you, Ramza? Will you not join them? The dark within, embrace it now, and thus, ere dying, join my legion of undeath.
The Marquis is made a demon. What devilry is this?
Alright, defeat Zalera. This is Elmdor's Zodiac Brave form, or Lucavi form. I, for some reason, thought there were 2 more enemies on this fight. I guess I was wrong. But yeah. Well, hopefully that's not instacast. It's not. Alright, good. Well, you're gonna go super early. Anyways, let's review the map. So we have some skeletons behind us, and this is why I want Poach. I just, you know, if this fight goes long, they have chances to revive. If I poach them, they're just out of the fight permanently and instantly. I don't have to worry about them just trying to come back into the fight after their hearts get down to 0. We have 2 knights, which have Art of War, and they have everything. So we do need to be somewhat careful. I don't want them to break any gear, but they don't have any gear, and they're, like most knights, slow. So I should be able to outmaneuver them as they get close with our haste and stuff. We should be able to just kill them instantly. We're going to Kiyomori because I need my summoner to, or PFL Prince to not die, please. Or my chemist to die. I did not expect Flareja to just be so immediate.
Come then.
And then I could put Agris up here. Let me see what a Ren magic looks like before I kind of choose something else. 71%. That's actually really good. Ren speed also would be 71. This is very tempting to do this. I think I am going to do it. Might let them get a turn back there, but I think it's worth doing because I want to... Let me look at the damage range on all of these guys. Basically, I don't think my chemist is going to be able to kill any of these from full life. But like something like this here, where I can do nearly 300 damage, I might be able to then poach them afterwards. But I think we're going to try for the Rend speed here, or Ren magic. I think I'm going to go Ren magic this time first, make him a little less powerful. I think we can worry on the... Well, no, Shell's tech's going to save us. We should Ren speed, always. Yep, I'll take the -2 speed, please. Thank you.
Accept your fate.
And Flareja. This is the upgraded version of Flare. We don't get this. But with the Shell there from Kiyomori, we survived. And if we look here, yeah, 77, 53, we have back in that with him. And I'd shoot my chemist in the face there. Let's not do that.
Leave this to me.
Okay. And if I wait in place, I probably will go again before him. I can have Ramza back up. I'd like Ramza to tailwind, though. We'll see.
The Auracite transformed Marquis Elmdor into this abomination.
Yes, Meliadul. That's what we tried to tell you.
It did. The stones harbor great magics, and they have the ability to manifest one's deepest desire. Well and good if a desire is noble, but those faced with death amidst battle are wont to wish for one thing above all else. Power. So it was with Wiegraf. He was ignorant of the Auracite's secret until it answered him at death's door, and its darkness consumed him, turning him into a Lucavi. I can only assume the same fate befell Marquis Elmdor and Cardinal Delacroix as well. Your brother Isolud learned of this foul truth and died fighting it.
That he should have stood against such evil. He was brave indeed. I see now that you speak the truth, Ramza. But there is one thing I would yet know, though I fear to ask. If Wiegraf only learned the truth of the stones on the brink of death, what of my father? What knowledge has he of this?
I tried to tell you earlier, but...
Such irony that ones born into power should stridently disparage its pursuit. For seeking power, our kind you do condemn. Yet power is that which paves the path to peace. For want of it, our kingdom knew defeat. The vanquisher from vanquished it divides, and from it, order does in turn arise.
You who wield demonic power would speak of order. Peace that is begotten by such is no peace at all. My brother believed in the cause and served faithfully, but you fiends slaughtered him as if he were less than livestock. The way his body was torn apart. Whatever monstrosity did the deed clearly reveled in the carnage it wrought. Ramza is right. In your pursuit of power, you have been consumed by darkness and twisted into abominations.
Ah, Meliadul, the seed of Falmar's loins. Alike with sire, passing glib you are. A secret unto you I shall reveal. From where this stone did come into my hand, upon me 'twas bestowed by your lord father, and now the name of he who slew your brother. Again, it was Lord Falmarv did the deed.
Alright, so Meliadul learning a little bit here that she probably didn't want to, but she's a guest in this fight.
Now, right!
So, thankfully with the fact that her sword skills can now hit people with unequipped armor.
Ramza, forgive me for treating you as a heretic. From the first you tried to tell me the truth, but I refused to listen. I'm truly sorry.
That's okay, we stole your gear the last time we fought you.
Any would struggle to believe such a far-fetched tale. I might have done the same in your place. So let us leave it in the past, and fight as comrades now. Together, we will avenge Isolud. Come on.
So she can actually do damage to people. Because without her skills used to only hit things with actual equipment, so these skeletons obviously didn't wear any equipment, so they would just not get hit by anything. I do have to worry he is still somewhat fast, that he's going to go ahead of Agrius, which is wild to think about considering I got -2 speed on him, so hopefully we will continue to slow him down. But I would like to heal my monk. And then we will heal my monk, heal my chemist, heal my monk with my, or heal my chemist with my monk. Yeah, I can speak today. And then we got to start worrying about these skeletons. And back here, I should be able to take most of them out. We obviously could just... second, I do like that. Oh, you're supposed to have time magic. Well, no haste for me. My mistake. Back here. We could, having poached them, we could Phoenix down them. They would instantly die. But that doesn't poach them. We get rid of them. But obviously, you could have just put item on a bunch of people, immediately killed all of them. The knights, if they get all the way up here, we will just item them. I'm not, like, worried about them. So, for some reason, I thought this fight had 2 enemy time mages as well, but maybe that's only in the modded version, I remember. Because all of these undead people are very quick to get rid of. You just throw Phoenix Downs at them and they all die. And super, are they here? The point, though, is that they have problems in the fact that they res after they get the 3 turns. They could turn into a crystal, but they could not turn into a crystal. But yes, anyway, we do 84, 63, 63. Alright, so we have minor or bad compatibility against 2 of them, but that's okay. We're going to go for slow here. Get them low enough where we can just kill. No slows. That's alright, though. We're going to get you out of the way because he's probably going to flare shot here. And I don't want to be here for that. So we're going to move you here. Actually, no, I want you to be far enough. I'll move you here. I don't know how what you're going to send that on. Can you flare shot there? No, you're going to nightmare, which means... I don't know what I have status-wise. Doom? That's unfortunate, but I'm okay with this. We have Purification from Ramza. I don't want to move Agrius up. What is my hit rate on you, actually? Actually, she would go before them anyway. Is that him charging? Yeah, 64%. Oh, yeah, we'll go for this. Nice, we got it again. Perfect. We hit two good hits, 71, 64. We got them both. I will take that. We already looked at all this. We are going to Phoenix down probably one of them. And we will worry about poaching one of the other ones after. Being able to get rid of some of them with poach where you don't have to worry about them anymore is, in my opinion, worth it.
You shall have no mercy.
And so far, I haven't gotten Tailwind on anybody, and not having, I can't believe I forgot on PFL Prince to get Time Magic. That's a huge mistake, because I think it's definitely worth it. And, oh, actually, this does not remove Doom. My mistake. Alright, well, I guess we are going to, give some Tailwind. I guess I need to be careful then with Ramza, because Ramza will be the only one that can revive my chemist. Melia Duel is much too far away. I think we said we do enough here. Let's see what our physical damage is like. I need to get him low enough that we kill with, we're able to kill with my chemist. I think this will be enough. We'll also stone him. We did stone him. Alright, well, he's out of the fight. Perfect.
What is this power?
Don't even have to poach now. Alright, well, I guess we can work on some faith of people while we're sitting here. Because we didn't bring time magic, which would be really helpful to be able to cast haste on everyone else on my party. And yeah, this sounds really dumb, but we're going to go for it again. 64. We got 3 in a row. I cannot believe it. Alright, well, running away now. The Zalaira is now basically mostly neutralized. It still can do good damage and status ailments. Yeah, see, like, it doesn't do anything to him. Oh, I wouldn't have killed him anyway. It would have been 63 damage. Oh well. So if we're in that position, what's my damage on this dude? We need to make sure you die in a spot where Ramza will be able to easily access. This does more damage anyway. Don't want to do that? Probably. I don't want to save that. We're just going to Phoenix down him. I know I said I wanted to poach them, but we stoned the one I wanted to poach. So if these other two get up, we will be able to poach them anyway. You going to go for an attack here, or... confusion. Fast is that? Kind of fast. Don't like that. If I wait, I would go before my... Just gonna wait here. Oh, actually, no, I don't. My summoner will go... That's annoying. I don't have safeguard. I don't want you breaking any of my equipment. Like, at all. Like, that would be absolutely miserable. Oh, you just... Okay. Well, Meliadul...
This fleeting life, cling to it not. Embrace inevitable end. Judgment Blade!
Sorry, Meliadul. We'll show you off later. I can't have you risk you breaking any of my stuff. Does purification get rid of confusion? It does. Okay.
Are you alright?
Yeah. Sorry, I can't risk that. I don't care if you're confused. Speechcraft. Yeah, it's annoying. Time magic would be significantly better here. He's just gonna die. And we can res him afterwards, so I'm not that worried. Let's see if I can silence you. I don't think I can. Nope. What is your, counter? Oh, you do not. Okay, so you... kind of worthless, actually. I could enlighten him, actually. Yeah, let's do that. This will lower his, his faith is used in all the magic calculations. Lower his ability to do... his ability to actually do damage to him. He's casting, you know, Flare Jaw on me. No stone on those guys, but that's okay. Yep. Alright, with Shell and Protect falling off, very high chance that he will... Let me go before them, I will not go before them. Like I said, I don't want these guys to break any of my stuff. That's just me being paranoid. But, alright, we got stone on one of them. Huge. Alright, so it's two people knocked out of the fight. Yeah, stone, pretty good. I want to put you in a spot where he can't confuse me. And then we need to get you. Let's see what type of damage we do to you. 177. Not enough. What is you sheer Hidori? I think from the front you don't get broken by anything, but let's... I don't really want to risk that. If I could stand here, face this way, I think it'd be fine. I'm gonna get another Ren speed. Another, okay. I'm like, we're gonna miss one eventually, but hey, we got 4 in a row. He should be Nightmare. She doesn't have a ribbon on, so I don't know what you're gonna get hit by Doom. Man, Doom is really annoying. He's slow enough now that it shouldn't be a problem. Get our chemist up here in a moment. And because all of our guys have decent compatibility here, we should have good chance to revive. Yeah. And I'm gonna try getting rid of Doom off of them with with Purification. I thought it used to remove Doom, but as it doesn't, maybe I'm
I
just
needed that.
bad.
Right
Oh
then.
well. Alright, and we go before this night actually, so I might be able to just do this as well. I will not hit him. Okay, let's not do that then, because that's not going to hit you. We're in range here. Magic. And I think of all the Lucavi fights, honestly, think Zolaire is one of the easier ones. As you can see, most of the minions in his fight are just not that good. So, you're going to attack. You're going to do 4% chance. You could hit this. You didn't, thankfully. It would have been really funny if you did, though. You can move through. I have to worry that if I can't move through them. Yeah, you can't move through stone units, so I do need to keep that in mind. If I want to get to him, I do need to actually be over here.
Come then.
See you later. If I wait here, I will definitely go before you. How much damage do we do? Very little. Not surprising.
By the way,
Alright, so with the amount of minus faith we're doing, our gun is not going to do much damage to him, and Geomancy will be to him. So base is going to be Agrius, kind of. I didn't say Doom, but I thought I remember removing Doom. No, it doesn't. Okay, well, that's unfortunate, but well. It's going to go on the offensive now, and then we're just going to be going to kill him. So.
Newfound.
One of the skeletons is going to res here soon. He may be able to get up, but I think we'll be alright. See if we can get slow here. We broke it, but no slow. So yeah, as we see here, doing less and less damage, and that's because his faith has been lowered so much, he's taking less damage from this, which is fine. We're just going to heal ourselves, because when the skeleton gets up, if he gets up, he could get a turn right away, and I don't really want him to. We're also going to move slightly forward here, because I don't want him blocking my path of my chemist to be able to get up and res my geomancer, which we'll have to do in a moment, because they're going to die from Doom.
Death beckons you.
I have a ribbon, so I'm...
In darkness stalk our mortal fears. In shadow horrors cloaked. Nightmare. Embrace your death.
And Doom has been really annoying, but we at least have ways around it, so I'm not that worried. Alright, oh, you don't have... It's actually kind of annoying. So, if I had Ifrit, it would do... or Ifrit, it would do a lot more damage to these dudes. Or if I had my time magic, this would be a lot easier.
by the way,
Come then.
I'm not going to go back for those skeletons, we're just going to be focusing on killing him. So he should be dead in a few turns here.
I must concentrate.
Like I said, I do believe that this fight is genuinely easier than the fight before it. You do so little damage, buddy.
You can do it.
Because, like I said, this fight is much easier to control all of the not boss minions compared to compared to the last fight, where the assassins are significantly, in my opinion, more dangerous than most other mobs or minions or characters in the game. Not even like
A worthy foe.
oh, he's somewhat of a problem. No, like they are very, very much a problem.
How's this?
Gathered another one. Well over 1,000 damage now, so should be almost dead. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's what Agris's 4th hit now, so. Can you move to? Alright, you can't do anything. I'm just gonna move you over here. The next turn, yeah, Bill Prince will die. The Doom, hopefully we'll just be done though. Oh right, he has... Why did I do that? He has float. Oops. My bad. Yeah. Not very bright of me. Not even the right spot, okay. That many 6%. 126. My apologies for damage. He's got a lot more HP in this form. I thought he only had like 1,200 or 1,300. I'm pretty certain we're like 15 or 1,600 now. Nice to know we do a ton of damage. Okay, well, he'll die one day.
Such insolence.
16%. Let's go.
Saw that coming.
Yes, you did. Good job.
My turn, is it?
I hit you from here. Phoenix down you from here. We're gonna do that so you don't bother us. Goodbye, yeah, Phil Prince. I guess I'll keep breaking Katetsu's, sure. It's 250 damage. I wasn't trying to be serious there. Please stop breaking my swords. I would like to not have to replace but so many of those.
Fall!
Whence comes this power? That I, who death had conquered, now should fall. Defeated by a stripling scarce full of many
press that.
souls for power still yearn. Their mournful cries for succor going unheard.
Sorry, I didn't mean to press that. I was moving again, so still hit the button.
Forgive me, Volmarv. Hope with you now rests.
Alright. Limberry Castle, finally done. That was quite an episode. Got a little bit of story here. Once we're done, we'll move on.
My mind reels to think such terrible power lay concealed within this tiny crystal. I was led to believe that the church sought the stones solely to bring to life the legend of the Zodiac Braves. Yet the Marquis and others used their power to become Lucavi, and they thought it justified. The mere notion fills me with dread. These are not the miracles of legend, but the gravest evil.
The truth was kept well guarded, from you and Isolde alike. Even Wiegraf knew naught until he lay near death. Like as not, Lord Volmarv bestows the stones without revealing their secret. 'Tis only when the bearer has struck a pact and risen as a Lucavi that he brings them into the fold. Which leads me to wonder, How many have thus joined him?
What is it that they seek? That my father seeks?
I cannot see their ends. If we are to judge from the massacre at Riovanes, they possess power enough already to drive an army to its knees. Yet still they do not use it, or even flaunt it openly. There must be a reason, and that reason is our answer.
Surely they stay their hands for something. The tales depict the Lucavi as irrepressibly savage beings, who cannot be felled by men.
Indeed. They do not appear to be the undying demons of which the legends speak.
Legends are but stories, I suppose, embellished with each retelling. After centuries, who is to know how much has been changed?
Lord Folmarv refrains from using his power to wreak wanton destruction, instead preferring to operate in the shadows towards some unknown goal. And as he succumbed, Marquis Elmdor spoke of salvation for souls who yearn for power. But what salvation could the Lucavi possibly have to offer?
The selfsame power bestowed by the Auracite, to wield which is to become Lucavi. My father entrusted me with this, the Sagittarius Stone. It seems he saw me as a candidate for his demonic horde. To learn how wrong I've been about everything, I feel an utter fool. Ramza, I entrust the Auracite to you. I no longer have need of it. But in return, I ask a favor. Take me with you. It is my duty to stop my father.
Your aid would be most welcome, Meliador. Let us journey together.
Wherever my father may be at present, he will eventually return to our headquarters in Molond. That is where we must go. But ere we set forth, there is something important I must mention. At my father's orders, the Capricorn Stone has been delivered to someone who I can only assume is another candidate. Your brother, Count Dicedog.
Uh-oh.
What? My brother?
Alright, new party member, Meliador.
I must find the truth.
More story.
He disappeared. Search the Eastern Hall. He was injured when he sprung his cell. He couldn't have run far.
Oren, what's happened? You're bleeding.
Your Majesty, there is something I must tell you.
You mustn't speak.
I beg you, hear my words. 'Twas not Count Orlando who murdered Duke Goltana. The man found dead beside the Duke was an impostor, planted to frame my father. My father had been imprisoned here on charges of treason. But he fled with Ramza Beowulf ere the killing took place. He fights now to frustrate the High Confessor's plot.
I did not think the Count a man who would plot up rebellion.
The door won't open. Queen Avelia, are you safe? Please open the door, Your Majesty.
But if not your father, then who? Why go to such lengths to frame him?
It was...
Your Majesty, has he harmed you? We found him! He's in here!
Leave us. My lord?
Stand up, turn, and walk back through the door.
But, Lord Commander,
It was not a request.
as you command, my lord.
I beg you, hurt him no further.
This is a foolish thing you've done, Oren.
Traitor! You have no right to speak to me!
You act as though you did not wish for what I did. Look around you. Do you see any earnest tears? You were not alone in praying for the demise of that blustering oaf. Far more rejoiced than not, in fact. I even made your father out for dead. You should thank me. No one pursues a man known slain.
I am in no mood for japes.
Why would you do such a thing, Delita?
I told you, didn't I? I work to see you made a queen for true.
Naught you do is for true. You wish only to use me like the rest.
You do not trust me. You trust me or you don't, Avelia. Which is it?
I want to trust you. I do. But it is not such an easy thing.
Return to your chambers. I would have words with Oren.
Please do not hurt him.
I won't. You have my word.
What I meant to do is done. I only sought to clear my father's name. Go on. Just make it quick.
Stop your whimpering. I do not mean to kill you. That would be a waste.
What use could you possibly see in me?
Your loyal service.
Again, you jape. I would die before I bent my knee in your service.
No. No, you would not. As was the will of the Black Lion, I am going to bring down the northern sky. And when that sky falls, the land of Ivalice will again be made level. Then I build a new kingdom for Avelia. The High Confessor will face judgment as well, of course. I am not the Church's hound.
Are you mad?
Far from it. You know what I do is right. It is undeniable. Undeniable. A common-born squire takes the reins of a knightly order and leads a wayward kingdom from the midst of chaos. The masses yearn for a hero. I give them what they wish.
Using aught and all to forge your legend. Even me.
Is that so wrong? What? Do you mean to kill me? I know full well the High Confessor himself sent you, Valmafra. Your orders are to kill me at the first sign of betrayal, no? Do it then. Stab me with that dagger. What's the matter? You need only plunge the blade into my heart. If you will not, then do not blame me for this.
Well then.
It's just over here.
Beg pardons, my lord, I cannot keep your pace.
Lord Father. I need you to take a look at something over here. Catch.
Oh?
Can you tell me the name of that mushroom?
Of course. It's moss fungus, my lord. Poisonous stuff. Not the deadliest, but not something you'd want in your stew either. It gets you in the end.
So I hear.
Do you think we should be getting back now, my lord?
What has you so terrified?
Don't you know, my lord? Moss fungus grows only on corpses. And, well, they say it's a bad omen to find it growing on a family grave. The house falls as the cap rises, or so they say.
On your way then.
Oh! Huh. Kind thanks, my lord.
Your fee is promised. The rest should help you forget what you've seen.
Forget what?
Forget what? Get paid, remember nothing.
Lord brother.
Right. So as we see, new errands available. This is the story event when it ends. There are now errands all across the kingdom again, a bunch of stuff. This is the one last map that we see. It doesn't have a story mission. But yeah, we got through Limberry, and it was quite a event. Yeah, but we came away from it with oh yeah, we can quickly go over Meliadul. Up here, all right, Meliadul is a divine knight, and oh, they have actually given her a decent amount of jobs. I mean, this is kind of another thing I'm saying. Very nice that they gave some extra stuff to them, and it's actually kind of wild. They gave her a bunch of dancer stuff. Yeah, so strength save or PA save. This is kind of what I'm saying. So if you get hit, is you then increase your physical attack power for the duration of the battle. And that really helps out with like Agrius or whatever for very late game. You're wearing gear that gives you a ton of HP. You have 500 or 600 HP at high levels. You have protect and shell on all the time. You have haste on. So getting hit is whatever. It doesn't bother you. And you can have re-raise and regen or if you wanted. And then strength surge is like your generator for the rest of the battle to give you extra physical attack. So you get hit, you PA save, you gain physical attack back, and then now you get stronger as the fight goes on. So that is one of the builds I have done where in late game Agrius, and it is really strong. I don't know if I'll do it this time. We'll probably just stick to using a bracer and learned attack boost here. But the Divine Knight, we kind of went over it when we got Orlando and when we fought Meliadul earlier. All of these just break equipment, and if they don't have equipment, that does reduce damage. Meliadul's problem. You get Meliadul after Orlando. So you get Orlando like 4 battles before this. Well, 5 if you do the side quest, 3 if you don't. So you get Orlando before Meliadul anyway, and Orlando is just strictly better than Meliadul in basically every capacity for these abilities, because he has access to all of the other knight abilities. I think it's very nice that they gave her a bunch of classes, so like that is really, really good, which Orlando doesn't have, so you'd be leveling Orlando up, but I don't think these are gonna like make or break her compared to, you know, the other classes. The biggest thing that she got is she brings a Save the Queen, which gives you permanent protect. I thought it was shell originally, but I guess it was protect the whole time. I forget, but it's permanent. So, but we have the perfume already that gives you protect and shell, so not nearly as impressive. But now you could have something like a build where you have saved the Queen, and then now you can run, you know, the Shantae for regen re-raise, or the Septime for haste and plus MA and all that. So there are ways around it where this is useful. We're just going to unequip her for now because I'm not going to use her at the moment. We will when we get to some side quest stuff. So we also got the Masamune. When you draw out this weapon, it casts haste on everybody. Very, very good. Absolutely powerful in playthrough. if you don't really abuse poaching for the extra haste perfume and run Excalibur. In a deep dungeon, we're going to get a second Excalibur, so there are other ways to permanent haste, but if not, this is a really good way to get it. You can just buff your whole team right away. I think that was the only weapon we got outside of Save the Queen there, so yeah, alright. So shield, we got the Genji shield. So good, but obviously the side quest shield is just way better, and not even close. And then honestly, Crystal Shield, not really a hot take. I think the Crystal Shield is better than the Genji shield. The Genji shield is 0 magic evasion, whereas and barely more, 3% more physical evasion than a Crystal Shield. With 15% magic evasion, nothing to scoff at. Reflexes, that's 30%, which, you know, it's not 0, so it can give you a chance to dodge. But if you're looking for it anyway, the Aegis Shield is 50% magic and 10% physical, so like with a Featherweave Mantle, you're already at, you know, 50 physical, 80 magic avoidance with this shield on, so I don't know. Aegis Shield I think is the most, or least useful of the Genji equipment. These in order. Genji Helm, just barely better than the Crystal Helm, but Crystal Helm's the best that you can buy, so Genji Helm is better, so just 10 more HP. Nothing bonus-wise for the equipment. A little unfortunate. I do think it'd be nice to have something unique for them, but Crystal Helm, more than good enough. 10 HP isn't going to be a huge difference. I think chest is going to be very much the same. Yeah. Well, no, chest is much different because it's 40 HP, so this is actually a huge difference. So imagine if, you know, instead of 120 to 130, it's, you know, the helm was 150, so that's the difference here. Genji armor is definitely worth using, so you get some other deep dungeon will be Genji armor. And then you got the Genji glove, which I think is okay. Generally speaking, the bracer is always better, because if you're looking for one or the other, you're not going to pick up 2 magic attack for any specific reason. For I want more magic and physical attack. Like, there's nobody that you have, you're not building a hybrid usually that would take advantage of it. Even a samurai, probably not going to attack physically unless you just don't feel the need to draw out, but draw out bypasses evasion and typically much easier to hit people with and ignores faith requirements. So you wanted plus MA. While this gives the most magical attack power, you have the, I don't have any, but the regular magic power glove is plus 2 MA, and you could buy that back in chapter 2 sometime. Like, so it's much earlier in the game, you could have that. But then also you have stuff like red shoes where you're, you know, 1 movement or 1 magic attack, and or even better, since we had poaching, we have permanent haste versus 1 more magic attack. I think those kind of factor in up against the Genji glove. And then on the physical side, if you're like a Holy Knight, you're probably not using a magical attack ever. You're just going to be using Holy Sword, so you just want more physical attack, so you'd want a bracer anyway. So even though Genji gloves are cool, I like them, I think it's a nifty thing, they're not really unique, and they don't even do the best at what they are. So everything else I think was fine. Oh yeah, and then we have all of our pieces. But we're going to save before I forget. And yeah, that was a really long episode for one battle. And as we can see, we have, let me fix this because I'm an idiot. I cannot believe I didn't put time magic on. So bad. Time magic would have been much better for that fight, giving people haste and stuff. Whatever. As we can see, people's stats, you know, 83 brave, 73 faith. I think all of this is kind of just about fine. You could use a little more faith, but 80 bravery right around there is more than acceptable for the rest of the game. I don't think I'm going to go all the way up to 97. There's not really any other fight coming up soon where I'm like, man, it'd be really nice to lower the brave of enemies. Elm Door is the one that I really was training for that for, so kind of at stat-wise where I want to be for most stuff. We're just going to be kind of focusing now on other things. So we're going to, next time, I'm not going to do the errands yet. We're going to wait to do those. But we're going to do Egros, and then there's another, some story stuff after that. So the next video is probably also going to be decently long. It's going to be 4 total battles. But after those sets of battles, we will be at like the point before the end. And then that is where we're going to do the final side quest. We're going to do all the errands. And then we're going to level up all of these other units. And level them up to wherever these 5 units are level-wise. Probably between 45 and 47, I would say, is where they'll be after these next few fights. We're going to level up basically all of these characters. Maybe not Merrick. I've never really actually liked him as a character. Like I said, I think he requires a lot more work than Rafa, even though both require a absurd amount of work because they have nothing. Even Mustadio, I might level him up, but he's another low priority for me because I think Machinist is average. Personally, I don't think these are so good that they need to be a thing. But we will be leveling up, all of these other characters and getting them kind of ready. And then when we do I can move Lavian off because we don't have to worry about her. I'm done poaching. But yeah, all of these characters, these 6. And then we will take, the group of 11 here. We will be taking them through the deep dungeon. And 8 or 12 or 10, 8, 10, 12, I don't know. A bunch of maps in a row with a bunch of great items. We're going to find a bunch of things, have a bunch of different fights. And yeah, it'll be really nice and fun. So I'll probably work on these characters over the weekend. I probably won't record that because that's just a lot of random battles and min-maxing what I want to do with stuff. But we'll get ready for tomorrow with these 5 for the next bit of story. And then, yeah, we'll continue on over the weekend. And looking down towards the end of the playthrough by next week. So thank you all for watching today. Up against Limberry, we got everything we wanted. And I will see you all tomorrow. Have a great day.